My name is Mahlatsi Sebola, and I am the soon-to-be proud owner of My Place. My Place is a youthful and vibey restaurant that is aimed at making a personal connection with the customer. We want to be known for having amazing meals that are specifically tailored to its eater. We have breakfast to start up your day, lunch to carry you through it, dinner to end it, and a little bit of everything else for in between. Our target market are students as well as the middle working class, as we do want to be known as a youthful brand. What is special about us is that we are the reason why people created drive-thrus just without the need of a drive-thru, and you'll get to understand this later on as we go. So the logo for My Place is very simplistic. It's Let's Do My Place in black and white. So the name of the restaurant is My Place, and My Place on its own is the icon, but Let's Do My Place all together is the logo. And the reason why I picked this is because I want My Place to be easily fitted into conversations. So say you going out with the potential partner and you guys just had a hike and you guys want to eat, and you ask the guy or girl, where are we going to be eating? And he or she looks at you and says, let's do My Place. And that's the whole concept around it, that it sounds very like authentic and kind of personal, because you basically saying let's go to this restaurant, but for you, by virtue of you saying let's do My Place, it kind of creates a very personal type of vibe, and that's what we're trying to aim for. So earlier on I spoke about us being the reason that drive-thrus are created just without the need of drive-thrus. I'm pretty sure that was a bit confusing, but watch this little clip and I'll explain it after.
In a sandwich, it's an avocado.
Oh, I like cheese and egg and pepper. Yeah, cheese.
So I did a bit of research on sandwiches, and I was basically asking people what is it that they like in a sandwich, because as you've realized, there are people who like avo and bacon, there are people who like eggs and bacon, there are people who like onions and eggs and bacon, and they want this huge sandwich. And also, if you think about it, how many times have you gone to a restaurant and requested them to take out some of the ingredients? Say you ordered a Hawaiian pizza, but then you realize you don't like pineapples, and then you ask them to take out the pineapples, but you want all the other ingredients. That's the focal point of our restaurant, or well, my restaurant, is that we do not have a menu. All that we have are a list of ingredients. So because we're running with the concept of My Place and home and feel like you're in your own space, you don't go home and find a huge menu with ingredients already stipulated for you. You open your fridge, take some lettuce, take cheese, I don't feel like polony today or whatever, and you create whatever it is that you want to eat. So that's the whole idea with My Place, that everything is exactly the way that you want it. And this goes on for drinks as well. So we don't have a drinks menu. You can legit put together whatever it is that you want to drink. Dessert is the same. So if you are a weird person and you want peanut butter with ice cream, you will get peanut butter with ice cream, because that's your place. So the vision for My Place is very simple. My Place wants to attract young, vibey, ambitious, charismatic young people. We want to create a space where you feel like you are at home. We want to be the place that you go to just before going out, so where you can grab your meal before hitting the club or going to an event. And we want to be the place that you go to in the morning when you hung over, or just feel like having breakfast with friends. And in the long run, seeing that my place is just for the youth, I'd hope that my place expands further, and that we can have a my place that is for a more sophisticated, more high class audience. So a my place that is more of a dining house for the upmarket. I would enjoy having a my place that is for the whole family. So a my place that has a kids room where kids can play, like just as having a dinner date with I don't know, other couples, and have your kids over and they have their own playroom where they can play and eat, and while you and your friends just enjoy a good meal. I would love to see my place expand that big. As owner and manager of my place, I would like to incorporate two management styles, which would be democratic as well as authoritative. I want to be a democratic leader because I want my employees to be involved in the decision makings of the business. I want them to have an opinion. I want them to be able to express themselves freely. I want them to know that we have open communication, and that I'm willing to listen to their ideas, that I'm willing to take their opinion into consideration. And that doesn't mean agreeing with everything that they say, but just being able to be open to ideas. And I feel like that's when the authoritative leadership comes in, because as much as I want to hear people's ideas and I want their input and I want them to be involved, I want also to give them direction, to let them know that this is the vision, these are the steps and the processes that we're going to take to make those visions a reality. So incorporating and allowing them to be creative, but as well as being a leader, being strong, and basically having a firm foundation for my employees, and being that one person that they can go to redirect them, or give them vision if they've gone off the rails, is the type of leader that I want to be. But all in all, because my place is going to be such a creative space that it's going to feel like home, that it's going to be vibey, it is important that I cultivate a culture of creativity and innovation amongst my employees, and that's by allowing them to be leaders as well. So you have just seen an overview of what my place would look like, and this is actually part of the innovation strategy, like what I'm going to use in order to push my employees to be innovative as far as possible. So my place is going to look like a home. The entrance is going to have a welcome sign, an actual door, and I want the place where people chill and eat to have couches as you would at home, to have so next to each couch probably a mini bar where you can stock all your ice, so it will be pre-stocked with ice, so that when you're chilling or whatever, you don't have to continuously go to the bar or whatever. You can just grab the ice because that's what you do when you're at home. And as well, the bathrooms will also be creative. The kitchen as well will look like an ordinary kitchen, obviously with boundaries, so that customers don't go to the other side. And I believe the working environment is the number one thing that's going to push my employees to be innovative, because living, rather working in a space like that, triggers your creativity. And I think another thing that will be put in place is a redesign my place. So possibly every month the best employee will be given the opportunity to kind of redesign my place, so they can move the couches and change paintings and whatnot. And another thing that to get people more involved is with the putting together of my place. I want to source or outsource local artists, upcoming artists. So the paintings on the walls and the architecture, because I really believe that Design Indaba is a really great initiative that allows local talent to create, furniture that is that's going to benefit a lot of people. And I want my place to be one of those restaurants that use local real artists that are trying to come up to design the place. So the couches and the tables and the paintings and everything that's in my place, I want to be done by local artists. And at the opening, we'll have all these artists present and stuff like that. And as well, we'd also have, with the monthly redesigning, we'd have different artists coming to showcase, because at the end of the day, you do redesign your house. It doesn't stay the same. And by virtue of this being my place and having different people, it is fitting to have different styles that stay within the brand strategy and what the brand stands for. So have different artists and different paintings, and every month we could have a get to see my place redesigned and acknowledge those artists. And this as well is making or giving other artists a platform to showcase their work. And yes, that's one of the innovation strategies and leadership strategies that I would like to employ at my place. And now for a quick recap on my place. My place is a youthful and vibey place where we want all the youngsters and all the vibey people of Johannesburg to commute and share in the love of food that's specifically tailored to their needs, as well as provide a platform for artists to showcase their art. We are looking to be one of the most franchised restaurants in South Africa in the long run, with different types of my places. So my place as a youth and vibey joint, my place as a dining place for the upper class, my place as a restaurant where you can bring the whole family and the kids. And that's the vision for the expansion. My place wants to be, in collaboration with the community around it. My place's leader is democratic. She wants people to have an opinion. She wants people to put input into the business, but she is very strong and is the leader. She is authoritative. She wants to have control of the business. She wants to give direction, be the vision for my place. But most of all, my place wants to be that place that you slot into every sentence that you say. So with all that said, hopefully we will see you at my place.